Let's take a look at installing a custom launcher on your Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge. So if we come into the Play Store, we can search for some launchers that we can replace with the default launcher. Some of the more popular ones are the Google Now launcher. So if we were to type in here for Google Now, we can actually see that this is a launcher made by Google, and this is usually the one that comes pre-installed on their Nexus devices. And so you can actually download and install this from the Play Store. And even if we swipe down, we can see some other apps that users have installed, or we can go search for other launchers. Some other popular ones are called Nova Launcher. So you can see this one, we can install this one from the Google Play Store, and swiping down we can see a preview of what the launcher is going to look like. And a third one that I often recommend is called Action Launcher. So if we were to type in here, we'll just type in Action Launcher, and then we'll be able to see that. So Action Launcher 3, and I can see that I can install this, and I can see what this launcher is going to look like as well. Now these launchers all do custom options, so the best way to figure out which one you like and which one best suits you is to install them and play around with them to see which launcher you like the best. I always happen to prefer the Google launcher. It's just the cleanest looking launcher to me, and it gives me access to Google Now very quickly. And the way that you do this is once you install a launcher, we'll go ahead and install Action Launcher 3, for example, being that I already have Google Launcher installed. So once this is done installing, if we were to click on our home button to try and go home, back out to our main home screen, what it will do is ask us if we want to change our launcher. So clicking the home button now, I'm going to be able to select my launcher. So you see I have Google Now Launcher and Action 3, as well as my two TouchWiz ones. So if I choose Action Launcher, we'll go ahead and choose Action Launcher 3, which is the one that I just downloaded. I'll tap OK. My default app has been changed, and now I'll be able to use and customize the Action Launcher. I'm not going to go through customizing this. This is something that you'll want to do on your own, but this is mainly a video just showing you how you can change the launcher. So now whenever I click my home button, I'm no longer going to be brought to my TouchWiz. Everything I'm doing now is all part of Action Launcher. And if I ever wanted to go back to say TouchWiz or choose another launcher, all you have to do is come into my settings. What we're going to do is swipe over into our device tab, go into applications, and then we're going to choose default applications. Now down at the bottom of the screen we see home screen, and right now it's set to Action 3. If I tap on that and then tap say TouchWiz Home, which is my default launcher, and now click my home button, notice I'm now brought out to TouchWiz, which is my default launcher. And you'll also notice that while we were in those settings, there was other options. So if I come back to applications, my default apps, and come back into home screen, notice I could have changed it to Google Now. So if I want to use Google Now as my default home launcher, just tap on Google Now. Notice my home screen has now been applied, and if I click on it, I'm now brought into Google Now, which is the one that I prefer. And again, the way that you find out which launcher you prefer is to go ahead and play around with them and see which ones you like, which features you like in these different custom launchers. And you'll also notice if we come back into our settings that I can actually uninstall launchers I no longer want directly from this screen as well. So if I no longer want Action Launcher 3, just tap on the trash can icon, tap OK, and it's going to delete that launcher. So those are the ways that you can change and customize your launcher on your Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge. For more videos like this, be sure and subscribe to State of Tech's YouTube, and we'll see you in the next video.